and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine.
It's week 13 of the NFL. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Panthers and the Falcons on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Starting the drive with Algier. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move them?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Moore, the man in motion. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. taken at about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Marshall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at the 20. Gives it to Algier to start things off. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier. 21 carries, 65 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. Oh, a heck of a move. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the 1st quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Off-play action, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments as it was returned for a touchdown on the pick six. Now he starts again here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now, let's go.
1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 27. Back to it after the pick six, Mariota. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
That pass complete to Moore. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Fields. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 23. First down, and they'll start with Algier. And a short pickup to about the 25. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Mariota. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Isaiah McKenzie, 75 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Carolina offense about ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down-focus.
It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Mariota now from the 50. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Mariota. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. To throw Mariota. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, Tatum, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
To throw is Fields.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Lorenzo Carter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Back to throw. Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Touchdown, Panthers.
Laviska Shenault,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Now it's Fields.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep, into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fielded right around the 8. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Play action. It's Fields.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
18 more yards there and another first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tatum. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Justin Fields
scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Algier now up the middle.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
A first down throw for Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Mariota's throw taken in by Fitzpatrick.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Mariota now. And my goodness, another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Working with a 2nd and 3. On second, here's Algier. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. This offense has. I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much, but at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
Algier going straight ahead.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports.
2nd down and 5.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke.
And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pinch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Marshall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
On play action, Fields.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Off play action. Fields.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
Terrace Marshall
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Panthers add on to their lead. That win streak is going to extend another week.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota
at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Mariota. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mariota. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Time now for Terrace Marshall and this Carolina offense to begin their next series.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because
this is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Throwing, Mariota.
That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. from the shotgun. It's Mariota.
That's thrown underneath Algier, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Mariota on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. The 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So out come the Falcons now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Maybe a free play here for Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
One last shot now for Mariota. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie.